Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of Fight for Truth. Before I get started, I want to give all praise to the Most High. The topic of the day is This is not the time to begin sick, part 3. This is not the time to begin sick, ladies and gentlemen, folks worldwide. Hear me now. Listen to me if you will. We have to keep up our guards. We have to wear our mask. We have to continue to disinfect and take home remedies, preferably to weather this storm. This is no ordinary winter. Let me repeat that again. This is no ordinary winter. It's filled with a lot of ups and downs. You have your hot days, rainy days, very, very cold days. And I personally believe it's all by design, because whether we know it or not, we live by the weather. So if it's hot outside, it's going to become hot in your house. So, of course, if it's hot, you'll take off clothing. If it's cold, you're going to put on clothing, etc. If you leave your house, you're going to, use an umbrella, rain boots, raincoats, etc. I guess you're going to dress according to the weather. The elites know that. It's like, even though it might be raining outside, you still have to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Crazy stuff like that. You still have to pick up your kids from school, practice, whatever. You still have to be out in the elements. And the elites, like I said, they know that. And they're hoping that you just, you take it easy. You know what I'm saying? Don't think too much about it being so warm in December. They don't want you to think about that part. They want you to just be like, man, it's just hot for no reason and, blah, blah, blah. But like I say, if it's hot, you're going to take off clothing. Even though this is the season that is known, let me repeat that is known for being cold. Every year that, that this time hits, it's known for being cold. But they got us, I'm going to say they're manipulating the weather, so they're manipulating us because, like I say, we're controlled by the weather. We live our lives based on the weather. It's nothing to be ashamed about. It's just, I guess people just, having common sense. If it's raining, of course, get a rain jacket, umbrella, etc. But let's not forget to wear our mask. I don't know. I believe that they probably put something in the chemtrails, and depending on the weather, how it's modified, that it can trigger certain reactions in folks. But they're just my personal opinion about it. But we have to be more careful, because it's nothing worse than being sick, depending on someone else, kindness and grace and love for you to nurse you back to health. You might have people that would do that, but in this time, in this day and age, you have people that trying to work. Not only just trying to work, send kids to school, etc. And you have to be healthy at all times, because it's like, okay, what if one person in the house gets sick? That one person in the house is, I'm gonna say, it's amplifying the chances of everyone else in the house to get sick. One person, it's like they can potentially make the whole house sick. So that's why they have to quarantine that one person, so that one person don't spread out and affect the rest, And of course, if you are the breadwinner that happens to be sick, understand what happens when you become sick. Loss of wages. Of course, when it's loss of wages, time off work, etc. The bills don't stop. It's like you might not have, the money that you used to have to pay these bills very easily. Now you have to, I would say, budget, pay bills accordingly, because being sick has put people in a position to, well, I'm going to say this for the record, a lot of people that's supposed to be at home recuperating, they're not recuperating. They understand exactly what I'm saying about the bills, about life. Some of them have women that they have to take care of, and they don't want that to go away. So that's the pressure of not staying at home, lying to people. You know what I'm saying? That you're A-OK when you should be at the house sipping soup, recuperating. But being broke is let me see how I'm going to word this. Being broke, or the fear of not having enough to pay your bills and live the way that you normally live, is sending people to work earlier than they're supposed to be. They know they are not 100% healthy, and they're jeopardizing others of getting sick because they can't have bills to slow up in their house. I mean, some folks might can testify to it, I don't know, but it's just the truth of what I hear, as far as like what goes on in warehouses and stuff like that. They're used to making a certain amount of money, and of course it's like they remember when they was taking off days because they were trying to go to a club or meet up with their favorite person, or you know what I'm saying. But nowadays, I ain't gonna say nowadays, but now, you have to use those sick days wisely. It's like you're really sick, and some people, they don't even want to use their sick days for sick days. Call it crazy, right? If they want to use it to party, I can't blame them. That's their time that they worked and earned for. But understand when you go to work prematurely, when you're not fully ready to come back to work, you're putting others at risk of being in a situation worse than yours. But it's just something to think about. Let's stay healthy. Wear a mask. Take home remedies, drink plenty of liquids, and let's remember to love each other like the Most High is continually loving on us. Peace and blessings to you and your entire family. May the Most High continually watch over you. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, please tone it down a bit. There's an announcement I'd like to read now. Wait, how am I supposed to pronounce this?